Look at you. Pathetic. We're gonna whip you into shape, you little maggots. What kind of up dog is that? You didn't even bring a mat. Look at you.
Upward dog.
Get down. Here we go. Up dog.
Up dog. Oh, what the hell?
Lift it up. Lift your ass up. Downward dog.
Pause.
That's up dog. Y'all don't even know the difference between an up dog and a down dog.
Oh, shit. Don't go.
Let's go. Down.
Why'd you agree to this shit?
Move your body.
Shit.
You're not even moving.
I quit.
I quit.
Oh, fuck.
What up, everybody? It's the speech guy, Tony Asar, ASAR. You know I still got my main man with me.
Earl Fierce.
Earl, baby, how you been?
Hey, man, not too bad. Staying busy. I told you I went to a comedy show not too long ago, so I've been getting
Your jokes ready?
Getting my jokes ready. I'm ready for my birthday, man. I'm going to do the stand-up thing. I'm going to be ready for it.
Oh.
I'm going to have 3 solid minutes. Hopefully I make somebody laugh. It's going to be lit.
Oh, I'm so going to throw a tomato at you, but for fun. I'm just playing, my brother.
How you been?
Been good. You know, new materials testing out right.
Yeah.
I love where it's going.
Are you crushing it?
No, I would never loosely lose the term crushing because, you know, that's a monumental period that happens when comedians at its all time peak. You just
crushing
don't.
Is the highest.
It's the highest you can get when you crush a room. No, I kill it.
Okay.
You know, modestly.
Okay.
Dexter style.
For sure. I feel that.
But that ain't about that.
It's not about us, yo.
It's about who we got in the noise lab.
Man, and this pack music representative, somebody who I seen perform and comes with all the energy.
In the mood.
You know, I feel like she got a permanent sage attached to her. You know what I mean? So she's definitely setting the mood when she walks in the door.
She was born for it. But without further ado, allow her to introduce herself. Tell the people what your name is.
Hello, beautiful people. My name is Indigo Monet. I'm a singer, rapper, songwriter, dancer, actress, whatever the fuck I need to be.
Okay.
Ooh.
The jack of all trades, the joke.
I do it. I'm from New York. I'm out here. I've been here for like 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
But more specifically from New York, you're Staten Island based?
No, I'm not from Staten Island. I'm actually from Long Island.
Oh.
That's a whole different island, bruh.
That's a whole nother island. Like Nassau County area.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the vibe like in Long Island?
It depends on where you at. It's a whole bunch of different vibes in Long Island because it's so long. But
Pause.
I mean, it is. But yeah, where I live, it's like it's kind of hood. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little hood, but I love it. That's where I'm from. I love. Shout out to the 516. I love y'all forever.
Oh, 516. Yes. So, what was the music like growing up there? Or what brought you to the music scene from being in that area?
I've always loved music. Like, everybody in my family does music, but none of them took it seriously, which I didn't know. Mm-hmm. Apparently, music is something that runs in your blood, like artistry and being an artist and having that creative gene. So it was just something I've always done. Like, ever since I could write, I was writing music. Honestly, it was Aaliyah and Michael Jackson.
Oh, okay.
Definitely get that music vibe from you.
Yeah, she's the only person I ever wanted to be like, where I looked at it and I was like, oh my God, I want to be her. Like,
yeah, Leah, man.
That was it. And she died on my birthday, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Crazy, right?
Damn. So it was like in August, right?
August 25th.
Yeah, man. That was cold game.
That was crazy.
Yeah. How old were you turning that time?
I was turning 8 years old.
8 years old. So you couldn't really celebrate what you wanted.
I was so sad. I was getting my hair braided. I remember I was getting my hair braided. My cousin was doing it. I looked on the TV. I was watching MTV, and they were like, breaking news, because you know when they used to do that shit back then.
Yeah.
The breaking news, and it was like, Aaliyah, blah, 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 plane crash. I was like, whole world over. Birthday canceled. I wasn't talking to nobody. I don't want to see anyone. My hair was half done. Don't touch me.
Yeah,
so I was over it all. Like,
and it was like shortly after 9/11 too, right?
Yeah, it was the same year.
Around that same time. Yeah,
it was the same year.
So
it was like right before.
Yeah, I remember that. Just that year was crazy with the plane crashes and shit like that. And I remember the year before, I think B2K broke up. That's what I remember. My sister crying in the room.
You're always gonna break up.
You thought they were always gonna break up? They were destined to be.
It was always old.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Sometimes groups are set up for certain people to shine, and I don't think B2K was set up like that, but I think it turned into that.
No, it was set up for old to shine.
I don't know, because I feel like they all had their own little sauce that they brought.
What the fuck was Raz B
Except
doing?
Listen, that's the one I was just about to say. He took the words out of my mouth. Like, he wasn't really doing too much, honestly. Except he's still crying, honestly.
He was the hardest working one there, right?
I mean, you got to work the... Let me stop.
I remember my sister being a Little Fizz fan. That was
let's play.
Fizz.
You want to say bad things? I'm like, he worked it already.
Little Fizz, call me. If you see this, call me. Only light skin getting a chance.
So you being in California for only a couple of years, what's the main differences in the music scene between New York and California?
Out here, it's definitely a lot more inviting. It's a lot more people who are willing to see what you got going on. In New York, it's a lot of people who just got so much going on that they don't have time to be seeing what you have going, unless somebody else bigger is co-signing you. But out here, it's like, okay, let's see what you got. Like, if you're talented, people are like, oh, because they don't know who the fuck you know. Everybody in LA knows somebody that knows somebody.
Yeah,
so they don't know what you want. So if they see that you're talented, they're like, okay, I'm going to support this person. I'm going to see what this person is about. And then when they look further into it and they see all the affiliations and the tours and the pictures and things that you've done, it's like, oh, shit. Let me get on board and support this person. And people out here will actually come out and support you without even knowing you. And that's not something that happens a lot in New York.
That's a fact. I mean, at least from what I've heard as well, I've heard that from other people. Kid Chris as well, he said something similar to that. But it's crazy because I hear other people who come from different parts of California will say that about LA, is that everybody's on their own thing. So I'm guessing... New York is like hyper. It's like on a whole other level when it comes to that.
It definitely is. Honestly, me being from New York too, I feel like it gives me an advantage out here because I just move differently. Like my hustle is just different, and I'm able to just work my way in the scenes. Like I have friends who I've known for the couple years I've been out here, and they're like, I grew up out here. Like, how do you know everybody I know? And I'm just like, I just be out here. Like, I just be out here being me and being vibrant, and my energy just attracts people. And they're like, what do you do? Blah blah blah. Or just from my look, or like, oh, your hair, blah, blah. And then I just start conversations, and then people check me out, and my shit is popping, so they're hooked.
Oh! When was the last time you were in New York?
Damn, when is it?
Holidays, I presume.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. For Christmas, I was in New York, yeah.
See the family and friends and all that.
Yeah, my family's mostly in Atlanta now. Like, I be in between here, New York, and Atlanta. Like,
okay.
That's my holy trinity of places I'm trying to take over. Well, I am taking over.
Do you get to perform when you stop home?
Oh, yeah. When I want to. Sometimes I don't feel like it. Sometimes I just really don't. Because when I come home, I just want to relax. Like, I just want to work.
Time,
yeah, exactly. And I be doing a lot of that out here. So I just be like, let me just chill. Make time for my family and my friends. A lot of my friends just have babies, too, because we get into that point in our lives where everybody's having kids. So I'm going to visit my little nieces and nephews. So I ain't trying to be doing shows and stuff. Family is very important to me. Is the family
hitting you up and just wondering when they're going to see a little Indigo running around?
Oh, they definitely are, but they understand, like, I got to work and do my shit first, like, and set myself up properly first before I can be bringing any children into this world. But I got enough babies around me. Auntie Go-Go is here. Like, I am here. I am taking care of my babies. Yes, they love me. I could give them back to their mamas. It's cool. It's like being a mom, but being able to give them back.
Yeah. 100%. I'm a cool uncle as well. I do the same thing. Like, oh, hey. Give them all the love so I just can't give you back. Give you back.
Both of you guys are assholes. Then when our kids get mad at us, then they call for you, and then you ain't nowhere to be found.
No, I'll be right. Auntie Go-Go be right there.
Call me. I'm one call away. It's all good. Uncle B is one call away.
So
the spirit's pretty good.
No, yeah.
I appreciate that.
Oh, I got you, my G. Thank you for all the work. But so not only are you a singer, but you dance as well.
Yeah.
So what primary background is your dance type? I don't know. Do you specifically do hip hop, or you got like some bachata in there? You know, it's many forms. What's your specific form?
I actually grew up in a dance school. Like, I don't know if y'all seen like Dance Moms or any of those dance competition type shows. Well, I know some of y'all have. And
ABC
it's like,
Dance Crew, ABC, AB.
Oh
yeah. It's kind of like that, but not really. Like, I was a competition dancer, so I used to travel dancing. I used to do like ballet, tap, jazz, African, point, hip hop.
Okay.
Like, a lot of different styles that we had to, in order to be in our traveling competition company, you had to take every form of dance that they had at the dance school. So I've been doing that since I was like 9, like so many different forms, and exploring everything that I can, honestly. I love moving my body in all types of different ways. It's like heavenly. It's like the closest thing I feel like to feeling what God feels like is moving your body, like just feeling.
Are you taking any classes now?
I take classes here and there when I can. LA is good for that. It's a lot of dance schools, a lot of dance classes out here. And I always feel like I'm rusty and I'm not going to be good, but then I go in there and I fuck it up. So I'm like, I still got it.
That's the thing about LA. Everybody does these dance classes. But outside of you, I can attest, I've seen you out and dance. But for the most part in LA, most people don't be dancing.
Yeah, a lot of people in LA too Hollywood for that.
Yeah, it's like, come on, man, the music's going. Like, I'm a dancer. I mean, my knees won't allow it right now, but I'm a dancer.
We working on that.
We working on getting my knees back to where they need to be, so I can hit the 2-step on the dance floor, you know, and ball up Tony and Kid Chris.
I'm gonna dunk on you.
No.
Oh, shit.
Wait till I get my bounce back. But yeah, no, I admire your energy and what you bring to your performances. Yes. When's the last time you performed?
When was the last time I performed? Maybe it was like a couple days ago. It was probably 4 days ago.
Okay.
Yeah, I try to keep myself very active and do at least like once every 2 weeks. But I try to do even more than that. But if I'm not doing a show at least 2 weeks, I'm like, okay, I need to get on a stage. Like,
you don't have a routine at all. It's just free flow, free form.
I just come there with like my USB and I'm like, I feel the crowd and I'm like, all right. I usually always do the same songs, but if I see like a certain vibe is going on, I'll switch it up and do like something different, and then I just feel whatever's going on. I just feel the vibes and I just go off that and just have fun.
You get that, guys? Learn how to read the crowd. Yeah. Read the room.
Yeah, word.
Go back, rewind. There was a gem right there.
For real, though. I had to learn that the hard way, too, because even it doesn't matter what kind of crowd you're in front of. When you know how to connect with them, you will connect with them. Like, I came out here one time, and I was at a show with a bunch of rock stars. And this is when I had my 2 male dancers, and I turned to them, and I was like, guys, we got to turn the fuck up because everybody in here is like, bah, 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 bah. And we about to come in here like with the R&B vibes. So we got to turn the fuck up. And we turned the fuck up, and they was like, Indigo, we love you.
Was it a stage dive?
It was lit. I should have stage dived, but I ain't trust it, though.
It's hard.
I feel like I got to have some die-hard ass fans before I go diving into, because I done seen too many accidents
tear up when I'm singing.
Yeah, I need to see you screaming my lyrics at me.
Exactly.
Like,
before I just jump and trust my whole body to you to carry me.
Exactly. My head and shit, you know. That's a lot of stuff that could happen.
Exactly. Yeah, no. That's a scary thing.
Next time, though. Next time. I'm diving in the crowd next time. Y'all be ready to catch me.
I always wondered this, you know, you might have a little insight to this. How hard is it really to have a successful dance career?
Oh man, honestly,
I have a few friends who are dancers, and I see them on Facebook, and they talk. You know, you talk about it's hard to get it in rap and hard to get it in this, that, and third.
Yeah.
Try pursuing dance, and I thought about it like there's no professional dance league, and there's no. Yeah. You can't stream dancing. Like, you can't go put dancing on Apple Music and get some streaming services. Like, there's no...
Right, you can't make money off of dancing.
Like, outside of doing something that's never been done before, which is hard. Yeah, how do you... how hard is it?
Well, it is fairly hard, but then it's also extremely easy. Like the same thing with music, where if you know someone and they can get you plugged in, because the thing is with dancing, most dancers are trying to get signed to an agency, like Block, MSA. There's a bunch of different agencies that they have that you can get signed to. Mostly people that need commercials or need dancers for music videos, stuff like that, they'll go to these agencies to get dancers. So most dancers' goals is to get signed to an agency. Yeah. Now, most people don't know that the only way to really get signed to an agency most of the time is by knowing someone that's already signed to the agency. So what you do is, the smartest thing as a dancer, you gotta go to class. Find choreographers who are getting booked, because mostly they'll go to certain choreographers too to book for certain commercial stuff like that. Go to those choreographers' classes religiously. Make a connection with the choreographer, and also get yourself better, work on your technique, everything like that, and they'll notice you and they'll start to put you in stuff. You just really gotta network. Networking is the only way that you're gonna make it. It doesn't really even matter how good you are, because somebody that sucks will get that spot over you. I've been in auditions where I couldn't understand why that person next to me moved up and I didn't. I was like, they picked her, but not like, she looked crazy, and I know she looked crazy, and they know she looked crazy, but then afterwards you see them kiki and chatting like they're best friends. And that really does matter in this industry. Like, you got to know people. You got to make connections.
All the way across the board. Yeah. You know, I used to dance when I was in middle school and high school. I had jazz dance class and shit, you know.
Jazz hand ass nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Spirit fingers, you know. But I always wondered about that, you know, how hard it was to be successful in following dance, you know. So, yeah, thank you for that little insight.
Yeah.
My brother was actually like one of the best dancers in the district. He got one of those awards or whatever, and could have got a scholarship and whatever.
A scholarship to what kind of dance?
Oh, he was like dancing for school, dancing for Diamond Ranch. He was part of Diamond Ranch's dance program, and he was like doing all the choreography. I taught that nigga everything he knew, though.
Oh Lord, here we go. Here we go.
Go to school, be better than me.
Here we go. Here we go.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. We've all seen your dancing on Instagram.
Man, you know.
Whoa.
You got about 4 solid moves.
But they good.
They are. They're you know you
4 is a good number too.
4 is good.
You can use 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 4 3 4 2 1 2.
Why you stay on 4?
4 4 4 4. Give him the phone for
4 and 4 and 4 and 4.
How did you being out here in Cali? How'd you end up linking with Pac Music?
Actually, J Mo found me out of nowhere.
Shout out to J Mo.
Yes, shout out to J Mo. I love that man. I call him Mo Diddy because he was like, his energy was like the P Diddy of Pac Music. Like, he just but had a way of bringing us all together, you know. And he actually got me on with a hip hop awareness festival as a painter, and I guess just to like see my vibe or whatever, see how I moved professionally, because J Mo told me afterwards, after I was already down, like, yeah, I studied you. Like, I looked you up for like a good 6 months. I saw how you moved. I saw how you were like a well-moving machine on your own. I invited you out to the Hip Hop Awareness Festival. Like, you were very professional, whatever. Put me on the next one as an artist. And then he came to me about joining Pac. And I was just like, looked it up. And honestly, one of my friends from back in New York had told me about Pac Music years ago.
Okay.
But I didn't know anything about Pac Music. It was just like, you know how people just tell you things and it's like, okay, whatever, you told me, whatever, blah, blah. And he was actually telling me about this nigga Chris, too, like telling me about his music and Yoshi and everybody. And I'm like, oh, yeah, whatever, blah, blah,
he ain't good on the court.
Whatever, blah.
He's talking crap.
I threw that nigga shit twice.
Then I moved out here.
And Cookie Monster.
We just slandered this day right now.
Right? But then I moved out here and J-Mo actually linked up with me, and then I thought back like, yo, these are the people that my friend was telling me about for all these years. So I thought it was crazy that we linked. It was just like divine connection, like it was supposed to happen. So it's dope. It's like a little family. I love it, honestly.
Definitely, yeah. It's been dope to grow with you guys, like alongside you guys within the last 4 or 5 years, or like I met you guys about 4 or 5 years ago. I don't know. This whole thing has all been growing. The last 4 or 5 years. It's been dope seeing everyone on their journey and where they're going.
I definitely agree. Oh, I know, right? Oh, family moment. Oh, so touched. Auntie moment. Oh, baby.
So what's some of your favorite parts when it comes to performing, and what's some of the nuances that you just hate going through?
Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna start with the ones I hate first so I can get those out the way. I absolutely hate when I get a call time and I go on an hour and a half, 2 hours, 3 hours after, especially when like people are coming out to see me and they're like expecting a certain, I absolutely cannot stand when a crowd is not participating and then they come up to me afterwards and be like, "Oh my God, you were so dope." Blah, 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 blah. Really? Because I couldn't really tell. You really loved me that much because I was just like the whole time, and I asked you to move forward and you kind of took a half step, like you participated, but you act like you didn't want to really.
I really felt the vibe. I really felt everything you were saying.
It was just so amazing. Like, oh my God, it was so incredible when you did this, and they'll point out little things I did. Like, they was really paying attention.
No, but you got to cut them some slack. You got to understand that everyone knows how to express themselves, especially in a public setting.
I know.
And, like, you might have been fucking them up, but then, they're in their own minds like, damn, I really want to dance, but there's so many people.
Yeah, I know. But as an artist, when you're on stage and you feel like people are not really feeling you, that can affect your performance. 100%. Now, me personally, I have graduated from that where I don't give a fuck how nobody feels about me because I already know I'm the shit. Okay. Fuck. So while I'm on stage, I'm just like, I'm flipping my hair around, shaking my butt and shit. And I'm just like, whether you like it or you don't, it's up here. This is what we doing.
Yeah.
So,
okay. How long did that process take you?
A while.
It took a while?
A while. Even the process of first deciding that I was going to take this seriously took a long time because I've been writing music since I was 6, and I didn't start taking this seriously until about 5 years ago.
What was that turning point?
Rihanna. Sorry, Rihanna, I love you, but she has no actual talent. Like, when she first came out, she couldn't sing. She couldn't really dance that well. She's just very beautiful, right?
Yeah.
And I'm looking at her, and I'm like, how you on the TV, and I'm watching you, and you should be watching me. Ooh. Like, I can do this way better than you can. So I should be doing, if you can do this, I can do it. And not even to, like, bring her down, but it's more to bring me up. It's if you can make it happen just from hard work, working hard, because I know she works her ass off. If you can work hard at something that you really want and you can get it, why can't I do that? Like, so after that I was like, nah, if I want this shit, I can't be 50 years old looking back like, damn, I didn't even try. Like, that would suck. So I had to just force myself to go on stage and force myself to sing in front of people, and it was so terrifying, but I just kept doing it, and after a while it just became like nothing.
And what do you want people to pull from you in your overall journey, or pull from your music? What says about you?
I want people to be healed when they listen to my music. I want people to have fun when they listen to my music. I want people to understand that there is other people going through what they're going through and still smiling through it. Like, I go through shit all the time, but I'm always happy. Like, you can be happy, you can choose happiness, and I want to show people that they can be happy no matter what's going on around them. And that will make the world a better place. If people are happy, the world will be better. So that's what I'm trying to do. I
think you definitely bring that with your dancing. It's so free in the way that you perform. You take your time. Or is there any, like Tracy Morgan, comic, he always says, watch the tape, watch the game tape. Is there anybody who's currently in the game that you study and try to pull certain traits from, or just like, I like what they do, but I could tweak it that much better?
I would say FK Twigs.
Ooh.
Definitely, because of one, people are always comparing me to her.
So
it made me have to look her up. It made me have to see her. And then I saw why people were always comparing me to her. I'm like, okay, she's dope. Like, I fuck with this. And then it's like her artistry and the way that she dances, because I'm a dancer too. So she is a dance. She's on stage doing point and like voguing and like killing it. And I'm like, yo, if I could do all and it's simple stuff too. She's not having like crazy theatrics and crazy stuff. It's just dancers and her killing it. And I'm like, yo, this is fire. And she's doing something that's different than what other people are doing. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to do the same kind of music or the same kind of performances that people are used to seeing. I want people to come to my shit when I have the budget to do what I want to do and be like, wow, that was an experience. Like, I just lived just now. Like, that's what I need. I need people to go home and want to rewatch that again. Like, I need to find that on YouTube and live that all over. I need to buy another ticket for the next show. Like,
who's the last person to make you feel that way?
I want to say, honestly, I went to a Lorde concert a little while ago, and it surprised me. But I walked away from that feeling cleansed. I was like, what did she just, and it was so simple, but she had dancers and she had these perfect costume changes, and she don't even dance that much herself, but just everything that was going on around her, it was just very beautiful, and I really appreciated that, and it really made me appreciate her as an artist even more, because I wasn't paying attention to Lord at all before that. It was a free. I had won those tickets at some other concert I went to, and I was just like, okay, free Lord tickets. Let's go sing Royals, like, right? But she actually got some good tracks too. I was like, oh, she fire. Like, but yeah, definitely, Lord is popping.
Since you perform so much, are there any memorable audience members that came up to you and shared something special? Because sometimes, you know, you get those weirdos.
Yes.
Well, not weirdos. We appreciate you always.
The ones that love you the most. And just make you understand why the fuck you're on this journey. I love those people. Those are like heaven sent people, because it's like validation. Like, you got this. Fact. You're supposed to do this. I had did a show with the Sugar Hill Gang in Virginia when I first started out. And it was at this college. I forgot what the college was called. Sorry, y'all. I forgot. It was in South Carolina. And we were on stage, and I swear when I came off, I felt like Beyonce. They was all like, oh, my God, Indigo, can we take a picture? I was like, yes. Like, and that was the first time anybody wanted to take a picture with me or anything like that. Then I was at Afropunk in 2016. I was at Battle of the Bands. Oh, nice. And people were like, oh, my God, can you sign this picture of you? But, like, they had a picture of me, wanted me to sign it. Nice. I was like, am I famous? Did I become famous?
Did I do
Because I think I did.
Did I make a viral video that I don't know about?
And then there was one other instance at Say La Hip Hop. Shout out to them too. They throw fire ass venues, like so many dope shows. I appreciate them so much. This kid came up to me after I was done performing and kissed my feet. And I was like, oh, no, baby. I'm like, come on, I don't want you kissing my feet. But yes, he literally kissed my feet.
That's goddess mode.
Because I performed with no shoes on.
I felt like flowers should drop instantly at that point.
Literally. That's what it felt like. I was like, wow. And he wanted to take a million pictures with me.
That's on R. Kelly status. You might have to watch out. That's all I'm saying.
Nah, he should have hold the cape as you walk through the rest of the shit. That's what he do. That's the cape holder. Okay. Right, you kiss the rings, kiss the feet.
Okay, that's the fan wafter. Make sure my hair is blowing in the wind at all times.
But real quick, not the sidetrack. Oh! You got one of them games for us, baby?
Yeah, we're going to get into the first game.
Oh, shit.
All right, so the first game is Behind the Post.
Oh, we
right, so basically, I scoured through our guests' social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tinder, anything.
Tinder.
And
we got your password, boo-boo.
And I asked for context behind certain posts, all right? Nothing crazy, though. So the first post, I need context behind it, and... you posted this January 14, 2019.
Whoa.
So I'm gonna talk about this post, and I have a question for you.
Okay.
So it said, "Where's your favorite sex store in LA?" Eye emojis. Now, I have a question for you. Mm-hmm. How do you get over the anxiety of people judging you when you walk into a sex store?
Oh.
I'm not saying necessarily for me, even though it is. I'm saying for most other people.
Just go in that motherfucker.
Most other people. Yeah, but I don't want to go look for the double, triple XL Magnum and feel people just want to fuck me like the whole. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, how would you tell people to get over the whole fear of people judging you inside of a sex store?
Mm-hmm. First of all, you gotta be comfortable with yourself and with your sensual energy. Like, you gotta understand that we grown and motherfuckers go in the sex store and they buy something way crazier than what you going in there to buy.
Fair.
I promise you. It's people out there buying dildos this big.
Holy shit.
To go home with. You probably not gonna buy that, so don't worry. Like, you not buying the craziest thing that somebody seen somebody walk in a sex store for. Okay. We're all grown. You go into the sex store because you want to explore your body, which is what you're supposed to do. You should know yourself. You should know your partner's body if that's what you're going to take it home for. You know, there's no shame in that at all. Facts. You gotta just erase that. The shame that is put on our bodies, that society made us feel like our bodies are shameful, they're not. And love yourself. Love your body. Go into that sex store and get that Magnum. Get that big ass dildo that vibrates with the little extra thing. Go in the booty hole and enjoy yourself.
That's right, man. Your clit's in your butthole.
I've seen them.
Hell nah. They got dildos doing crazy
Yeah,
shit.
they
now.
got shit that
be
do some
milli
shit.
rocking and shit. Like you see dildos out here
They got
doing
some
crazy.
shit that do some shit. They got whole pillows with the dicks and the vaginas that you could just take home. You don't even need to have a girlfriend or boyfriend anymore these days.
But you could also get like nice gels.
Yeah, gels, handcuffs, bondage tape.
There are other options.
Pasties.
It's not just all.
Spray for your throat so you could deep throat for your man.
Yeah. Fumes, yes.
Yeah, shit. Go get it. Explore.
Lubricate your
lubrication.
Lube, man. People underestimate the power of lube. You can go on wild with that shit. But that ain't me.
Oh, they got this CBD lube. Go get that shit. That shit is nice. It's smooth. It works great.
Have her drink root beer.
And always have
pineapple.
It makes the mouth frothy.
Pineapples
Makes the mouth frothy.
and mangoes.
It makes the mouth frothy. All right, so second from behind the post, Indigo Monet.
Yes.
So you posted this, January 16th, 2019. You think nobody likes you because you don't like yourself. Look in the mirror and love you. Now, I like to ask people that come on here, what are ways that you help yourself love yourself? It's not an easy thing. It's something that it takes discipline that people don't think about, and it also probably takes a concerted effort to do it. So, give some people some tips on how you continuously love yourself.
Yes. I find that it's always easiest to love myself when I'm doing things that I love to do. So I make sure that I fit those into my daily routine, because a lot of us have fallen into these patterns that are things that we don't particularly want to do but have to do, and we don't make time for the things that we want to do. So we end up not liking our existence, and in turn not liking other things around us. But when I find time to do yoga, and when I find time to paint, and when I find time to write, I'm happy. So therefore, I'm liking my existence, and I'm doing something that I love to do. I'm like, oh, I feel good. Once you feel good, it's easy to look at yourself in the mirror and be like, you know what, I look good today, blah, 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 because you're not feeling like, oh, I'm stressed from this and that and blah, blah, blah. So just find time to do things that you love, because that is loving yourself. That's self-care right there. Take care of yourself. Take baths. Like, massage yourself. Like, do things that you wouldn't normally make time for, but make time for that shit. Cook yourself a good ass meal and don't eat out all the time. Like, do things that make your body feel good. You'll love yourself better. Like,
and you only get one body at the end of the day. It's this is who you are. You gotta love everything about yourself. Try to, because you are unique in your own way, and you only have one chance at this, as far as we know.
And you gotta surround yourself with people that's gonna validate for you too.
Yeah.
Because if you got people around you that's telling you, amplifying all the horrible things in you, you're not focusing on the beautiful things that are inside of you. And you gotta focus on those things and work on these things over here. Still, don't ignore them. Work on them. But focus on the good things that you have. Like, yeah, I have this going on, but I also have this. So I'm gonna work on feeding this and figuring out what I can do about this, so I can better myself as a person.
And most apparently, just don't give a fuck what anyone thinks, man.
Facts.
Just do you. That's always been my thing. I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. I always had this whole rebel thing about me or whatever. I just never cared what anybody was doing or whatever.
Just a rebel.
Yeah, like, I was, don't do this. I did it 10 times. It was like, why? It's already done. But definitely, you gotta talk your shit and be in yourself. I don't know. Wanted to add on. Earl, hit it with the next question.
And the last for behind the post for Indigo Monet, you posted this January 12th, 2019. Pay attention to what people choose to give energy to over what they choose to ignore. Oh. Can you expound on that a little bit for me?
Absolutely. So
I like that. I might retweet that.
Okay.
What year was that? I didn't go find that motherfucker.
That was earlier this year. A couple months ago.
Oh yeah, screenshot.
Pay attention to what people choose to give energy to over what they choose to ignore.
Yes. A lot of people like to complain a lot about things that are going on in their lives, and they stay stagnant and they don't move forward, and they're always trying to figure out why am I not moving forward? Because you're not focusing on the things you need to in order to move forward. You're not focusing on the fact that maybe you're the reason why there's things going on around you, because at the end of the day we're all put here and given choices to make our life whatever it is that we want it to be. So if you want to sit here and complain and focus on negative things all the time, then that's all you're going to breed is negativity. But if you surround yourself with people who focus on positive things, same thing I was just saying, focus on and enhancing the better things in your life as well, because there are certain people who will enhance the worst qualities in you because it's comfortable for them for you to stay down here with them. 100%. They don't want you to level up. They don't want you to get better, because then if you get better than me, then what's going to happen? Like, what's going to happen to me in our friendship? I need you around. So I don't want you to be better. I need you to stay here. So when you're doing fuck shit, I'm going to say, yeah, let's keep doing this. Let's keep doing this, even though I know this is not good for you. I know this is not what's going to make you happy at the end of the day. And you got to get those people out of your life and surround yourself with people who are focusing on the things that you want to focus on. Because if their vision is not aligned with your vision, you're not going to get to where you got to go.
No, that's facts. I definitely had the wrong people in my circle that let me just keep doing fuck shit. For real. They did. I did. Yeah.
Yes, you got to get them out.
Oh, no, I did. I was like, I got to clean up my act, clean up my nostrils.
Good job.
Sift out that bad energy.
Shit, real quick. Been on the up and up ever since.
Get them out.
Well, thank you for participating in Behind the Post.
Yeah, that was fun.
All right.
I like that game.
All right, so it is Women's History Month.
Yeah, power
March
to the pussy.
2019. Women's History
Much
/ Appreciation. Yeah, much power to them.
Much power.
I really think tires should be made out of vaginas.
Okay, the strongest thing on earth.
Exactly. Right.
Now all vaginas can travel far.
You're right.
Some of them can't take the mileage.
Okay. All right.
I have a question for you, though. I have a question for you, though. So women in hip-hop in 2019, do you feel like in 2019 women are being taken as seriously as they should be as lyricists in hip-hop?
Oh, they still seen us.
Okay, so when people bring up their top 5 or top 10, do they mention a woman? Probably not. So
no.
I don't really think that females are getting the credit that they want, because females aren't being really paid attention to the way that they should. But I'm not going to take away the fact that females are killing the game in 2019 right now. Like, females are making a way for themselves, especially in the underground scene. There's a lot of people coming up right now, and a lot of females who are doing their shit, where it's like, females are trying to destroy the whole female rapper. Like, nah, we're not female rappers. We're just rappers. We're here in this game. We're equal. And there's a lot of females that could bar up with a lot of these niggas out here. That I know a lot of females out here that could bar up with some people. Like, so I don't know. We might have to reevaluate our top 10s and start paying attention to the pussy.
Yeah, I wonder that for women in hip hop, do you just see the respect that you should be getting, as with your pen? With the pen, I always wondered if women feel like they're getting that respect. I think I see it.
Yeah, it's definitely happening. Like, I'm not gonna take that away at all. It's definitely,
it's a slow
but it's
grind,
still,
it's
still got ways to go.
What much more do you think is needed, or what do you think is needed to go ahead and just push it all the way out to the limelight? Like, yeah, women have bars. Period.
I think we need to start paying attention to more female rappers who are actually lyrically spitting, except for female rappers, not to bring them down or anything, that are talking about pussy and cars and yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because Cardi B winning a Grammy for Album of the Year, right? That was like a stretch for me. Like, and
knowing she didn't write a single damn song,
a stretch. And when that's what's being taken seriously, it's like, come on, that's not what. There's females out here like Rhapsody who is spitting. Like, why are we not paying attention to female rappers like that? But we're giving Cardi B a Grammy. That's why females aren't being taken seriously now, because that's the type of stuff that's getting Grammys.
Shit, even Snow the Product, Gavlin.
There's so many female rappers out here like doing their thing.
Do you think that it's about time we really stop paying attention to the Grammys and the Oscars and start to create our own? As much as we've been saying that, and it's always been a loose idea, and we actually created our own. Source Awards was there. That
there was a Hip Hop Award.
Hip Hop Awards no longer exists
Award.
because the ratings weren't there, or they weren't getting the support they needed. But I feel like today, more than any other time, it's needed, because I think there's a market for it. I just think that we keep expecting the Grammys, who were completely out of touch, to know like they need to come up with a new segment, like or new category, like most popular, like or like that's what Cardi should have won, like most popular hip hop artist. But they had to give her something because she was dominating.
Yeah, but how many of those voters actually listened to Pusha T's album through and through, or did they just know his diss track?
Oh, bro, his name was Pusha T, and they said no.
Yeah, I know. No, because I feel like Pusha T and Nipsey Hussle, out everyone in those categories did have some of the best albums.
100%.
Everyone deserved to be there.
Yeah, I would have gave it to Nipsey.
Definitely, he created a movement that started way back in 2006 and got channeled all the way through Wendy Williams, The Time, and people even copied his whole marathon campaign.
He's a smart man.
Yeah, I think he should have won the fucking Grammy, but hey, I'm black. What does it matter?
Hey, Nipsey, come on the show, Nipsey. Come on the show, Pomona. Come on the show.
I don't give a fuck. I saw you when you were in Pomona, so please come back.
I also have another question. Because again, the theme of women in hip hop, Women's Appreciation Month. Yeah. I saw somebody talking about this the other day. Black women love and promote hip hop pretty much the most, I would think. Yet, do you feel? Well, this guy said that yet they're loved the least from hip hop.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that's the case? Do you feel like as a black woman you don't get the love from the culture as other women or other people or other entities?
When you look at hip hop as a whole from the beginning, I would say yeah. But when you look at hip hop recently, I would say that black women are definitely coming into the forefront and being given the appreciation that we deserve. It's starting. It's still not at the level that it should be, because you'll still always see, like, certain artists will always have a white girl in their video. It's like, why don't you ever have just one time? Just one time give us a sister, one time. Like, The Weeknd used to piss me off for shit like that. Like, he have a sister sometimes, but it's always white girls. Like,
well, what is it? Young Bella Hadid's sister? Are he with?
I don't know who he with.
That's
his own business. But I definitely feel like black females are definitely being appreciated more these days. Like, from artists like Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole, and that are starting the whole movement of, like, appreciating blackness as a whole. And then the black woman has to be appreciated when you're talking about blackness, because that's where black people come from. So it's a beautiful thing that's happening, and I hope it continues to grow and keeps happening, so that we can start weeding out. It could be like a balance. I'm not saying we got to get rid of the booty shaking music. I like that. I like to get ratchet sometimes, but let's balance it out. Like, I don't want to always be called a bitch and have to swallow your cum and whatever else.
It's dope to see.
That's fair.
It's dope to see artists actually maturing. Like, we see 21 Savage maturing in his music. We see Kodak Black maturing in his music. Even somebody like Offset, which I don't think you.
I mean, Offset is cool.
Okay,
cool.
Okay.
I like to get ratchet, I'm telling you. I do. Like, Offset.
But even him, I see these artists that are starting to mature, and I think Offset said in his last interview that he's starting to see the tide turn, and people are getting tired of the mumble rap and the music that just has no type of meaning, and it's starting to skew back to lyrics and purpose and substance and things like that. And I think that's good. I think that's because of black women. I think black women being at the forefront of social media and all that type of shit, like having issues with, lyrics and things like that.
And also, I just think everything in pop culture is just being steered to being more authentic and real feel. Because even in comedy, it's been this wave of alternative comedy where it's like not really hard-hitting punchlines, light humor, light type of humor. And it's been that for a while, but now you kind of see audiences pulling back from that and wanting more of that. Like, tell me the real, because I keep saying this, like, me and Earl, we have this conversation in passing or behind the scenes. More so, it's like, we really are in the civil rights era right now. Like, everything is, like, equal to what was going on back then. We have social groups that are really fighting for the individual rights right now. We have a new wave of feminism that's really popping. We have a president that no one agrees with, which ironically was happening during the same time. You feel me? So it's like things are meeting up, and
industry boom, and now it's technology boom.
The technology boom, and it was industry, and now it's technology now, and it's becoming such a more self-reliant society
that we're getting this wave of wanting to have, like, all right, it needs to be real, it needs to be connected, it needs to have value in my everyday life, because if not, we all moving too fast, baby. We're gonna miss it.
That part. And everything's fake.
Baby.
Everybody's doing fake shit too.
Yeah.
Everything's fake. News is fake. Everybody's putting on a facade. So
yeah, people are
want
over
that
characters.
Exactly.
Over characters,
Yes.
personality, actors, and things like that. And saying all that, like, how do you feel your art is going to contribute to this new wave, if you know, a movement of art that we got going?
Oh yeah, my shit is authentic from my heart, from the heavens. I write everything that I spit, like, which is not to put down anybody else that's having someone helping them write, but I think it definitely brings a different flavor to it when you are contributing to your music. And I just speak about real shit. Like, no matter what vibe I'm bringing, whether it's like a vibey, spacey, or like a smoke a blunt, or like a turn up, like, I'm always talking about some real shit that you need to hear. I'm always drop some bars in there that some cosmic shit that the heavens sent me to tell you. Like, so you're not ever gonna listen to a song and not take something from it or feel something from it and be like, oh, okay, like, I heard you. Like, oh, okay. She said that, okay. Let me think about that. I'm going to think about that. Like, you're going to always think about whatever I said and take it home and process it.
And I kind of want to touch on this earlier because I just thought it was interesting. Like, you are a leader in the community as far as being a teacher and helping the youth, right?
Yeah.
Could you just explain a little bit more on, you know, what you doing in the day when you're not on the stage doing your thing?
When I am not on the stage, I am helping develop the youth in the California area. I love children. I want to be a mother one day, but I ain't got no time for no kids. So for now, I like to play with other people's kids. Pause. Not to say like that, but you know what I mean. I do, but that's basically what I do at my job. I work at a children's fitness center, and I do like beginning gymnastics with them, which helps them build confidence. And it's like you watch them go from 6 months to 5 years old, and you're teaching them how to do flips and cartwheels and all this other stuff, and they're like, oh, look at me, coach, watch me do this, blah, blah, blah. And they're so excited to show you what they know how to do now because you help them, and they fall in love with you, where the parents come up to me like, oh my God, they were saying your name the whole time over here. Well, and it's good to have that connection with children because they remember these things. Like, I remember the people in my life that helped me do things, that helped me get over my fears and helped me conquer something, even if it's something as small as doing a forward roll. Like, that helps you later on in life be able to build that confidence to be like, you know what, I can do whatever it is I think I can't. I thought I couldn't do it, and then I did it. So, and that really is something I really want to push in everyone, from children to older people. Like, you can do whatever it is that you put your mind to. You just got to have the will to do it and the confidence to do it.
And from those experiences, does any of it roll over to your music or into your art?
From with the children?
From working with them, or is there anything, or just being able to teach them and train with them?
Like, the kids keep my brain young. Like, they keep my spirit high. Like, being at a job like that where I can be able to do music and make money from that, and then have this job to have steady income until my music really pops off. It's good because I'm not feeling drained. I'm able to get something from them every day because they give me their energy. Children are full of just a ball of potential. And when you have that rub off on you every day, when you see them every day coming up to you and just having this light and this energy, it just makes you happy. Like, and they keep me in good spirits, because sometimes I'll just be going through stuff and I'll come to work and they're like, oh my God, I couldn't wait to see you. Let's jump. Let's do this. Let's run around. Tag, I'm going to freeze you. And I'm like, and it's just like, I have the best time, and I'm just like forgot about whatever I was going through. Now I can go home and write a song because I'm not upset. I'm not all feeling like, I don't want to do anything. I'm depressed, because I'm like a functionally depressed person. Like, I'm happy as hell, but then I'm also sad as hell sometimes. So they definitely help to get me out of those moments where I'm feeling like, I can't right now. I can't with nothing. And I go to work and it's just like, oh my God, yes, I could do everything. Let's do it. I'm gonna write a song. I'm gonna do some yoga. Let's have a good day. Like, so
it's like that scene from Boomerang. Remember at the end when Halle Berry takes
when he wanted to go get it back.
It was towards the end. He took her. He took him to the school. He was drawing and shit. Yeah. I was watching it the other day.
I feel that. Are there kids later?
What happened?
Are there kids later in the future?
Hell yeah.
And you want like 7?
I mean, the thought about pushing out 7 kids is a lot. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I definitely want to have like 3 or 4.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So like a decent amount.
What's one valuable lesson you would want all your kids to know if you go and teach them one thing?
That there is nothing but potential everywhere around them. Like, and that's something I wish that would have been drilled into my brain when I was younger. It's not like it wasn't accessible to me, but it wasn't something that was taught to me on a regular basis. Like, hey, anything, it's right there. What do you want to do right now? Let's do it. Like, what do you want? It can happen for you right now. Yeah. People are always telling you no. Like, my mom, I love my mom, but she loves to say no. She'll always end up saying yes eventually, but having that no all the time, it doesn't validate things in you that, okay, there's a possibility that I can, do something. Yeah. Even if, because she'll tell me no for the dumbest little thing, just because she has the authority to say no. Like, I'm going to tell you no so you know that I can. Yeah. So you don't get crazy. Yep. Don't get crazy, because I can say no, but I might say yes later. Just ask me 2 more times. So I feel like I'm definitely going to allow my kids to see that. Like, no matter what your teachers say, no matter what I say, like, you can make things for yourself at a certain age, because, you know, you gotta train them to be good people. Mold them to be a good person, but then once they get like 5 or 6, it's like, all right, you know what kind of personality a kid has by that time. Are you going to be sweet? Are you going to be an asshole? Do I have to figure out what to do with you, or can I kind of just let you blossom and grow? Because that's the kind of kid I was. I was just growing and blossoming. Yeah. It was like, all right, I don't got to really discipline you too much anymore, because I see that you have a good head on your shoulders, and I'm pretty sure all my kids are going to be like that, because they coming out of me.
I love the confidence.
I'm pretty sure.
But would like to go ahead and maneuver, because my boy Earl got that second game for us.
All right, so the second game is called Would You Rather. All right, so I'll give you 2 different options. You'll pick which one you would rather do and how you would construct the song. Okay. All right, it's not too hard, right?
All right, let's see.
So the first question for Would You Rather. Indigo Monet featuring Marcus Houston and DMX.
Oh, shit.
Or Indigo Monet featuring Bobby Valentino and Cameron.
Damn.
Which one would you pick, and how would you construct the song?
I'm not even going to lie. I'm have to go with Marcus Houston, DMX.
Okay.
Because, 1, I fucking love DMX. And 2, Marcus Houston, even though he a Jehovah's Witness now, that motherfucker is talented. Okay? That motherfucker is talented as hell. Right. So I definitely, so me and Marcus would take the hook, definitely, right? Okay, on some back and forth shit. It'll probably, we got DMX on it. All right, it's probably going to be a turned-up club song then, because it can't be a love song. I mean, it could, but who want to hear DMX rapping about love? No. So it would be like a turned-up club song. Me and Marcus would be on the hook, right? I would start it off, because people got to know it's my song, right?
Okay.
I'll start it off, me and Marcus on the hook. Then he come in for like a bridge, right? Then DMX come in, tear it up, right?
Okay.
He come in, do his little thing, right? Tear it up right quick. And then at the end, me and Marcus smash it with the grand chorus, because, you know, you got the chorus with the elaborated vocals and the harmonies and the ad-libs and shit. And then DMX just gonna be there back there like, hey, Road Rider.
Okay.
Straight up, turned up, club, boom.
All right, so you got that together. All right. So second, would you rather Indigo Monet featuring Solange and Janet Jackson, or Indigo Monet featuring SZA and Missy Elliott?
Oh my God! Why did you give me these options? Once you said the first one, I was like, yeah, I don't need to even hear the second one. But then the second one, damn. All right, so you said Solange and Janet, Auntie Janet,
or SZA and Missy Elliott.
Okay, for the smash hit, I gotta go with SZA and Missy, because that would just be crazy. Like, first of all, I've always wanted to work with Missy Elliott. I don't know if it's because of the Aaliyah link up, but I've always wanted to work with Missy Elliott. And Missy Elliott, everything that she does is crazy and super inventive. Okay. So I feel like with me and SZA's vibe too, because we kind of have the same vibe, on a track with someone who is inventive like that, it would be like something nobody's ever heard before. Like, I wouldn't even know how to create that in my brain, like how I just marked out the last one, because it would just be too magical.
Okay.
Like, but damn, Auntie Janet C. Solange, if it wasn't for that, I feel like that last album just bumped her out from you just now.
Ooh, little.
I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it, but I wasn't in love. I wasn't in love.
So it's like a hot dog with ketchup on it, right? Just,
yeah, but it needed some mustard.
Cool, but it needed some relish and
I
mustard.
I like mustard and ketchup on my hot, even though I don't eat hot dogs no more. But
yeah, boom, that part.
Still, yeah. But
all right, so the last Would You Rather for Indigo Monet.
Last one up.
Indigo Monet featuring Salt and Pepper.
Oh shit.
And the entire song is being A&R'd by Tyra Banks.
Okay.
Randomly.
Better smile.
Or Indigo Monet featuring TLC. And the entire song is being A&R'd by Jada Pinkett Smith.
Definitely TLC and Jada.
Okay.
Definitely, because I feel like I was a lost member of TLC anyway. People always compare me to Left Eye. So I'm going with that, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how you were doing a song with you and TLC? I mean, rest in peace to Left Eye, of course.
Yeah, but we're going to pretend she's still here.
Yeah, exactly.
We can't have TLC without the L.
I wasn't even thinking about her not being here.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not thinking about her not being here. Yeah.
I forgot that she wasn't even here. You do that sometimes.
I didn't say TC.
Right? We ain't say TC.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because TC found out they needed the L bad.
Right?
Because they took the L when they took the L.
Man.
But yeah, definitely, I would let Left Eye start that off because I like her little voice, like,
right?
You know, it's real, like,
every time.
Yeah, she really like. I like that, so I would let her start it off, and then I would probably do ad-libs behind her, and then chorus, I would let Chili definitely body the chorus, and I would definitely be on that with her.
Body.
Yeah, Chili. I fucks with Chili. I would let Chili body the course. I would be, and then I would let T-Boz do the background, like something like that. You know, some of that raspy shit she be doing.
Okay.
And then who would do the second verse? I probably have Chili and T-Boz go back and forth on the second verse, right? With me and Left Eye doing ad-libs in the background. Because I want it to be like a Migos thing. You know how Migos, even when one person is singing, you hear the other niggas in the background like, some shit like that.
Okay.
And then at the end, I would probably just body that. I'd probably just rap it out. Body that shit right quick. And let Left Eye come in a little bit too. And I think that would be dope.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for, walking down imagination lane with me.
Yes, thank you.
Participating with you.
That was fun.
Thank you.
Yeah, so what's coming up for Indigo Monet in 2019? What can the people expect from you?
Okay, right now I am working on the music video for Energy, which is about to be fucking crazy.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. I'm not even going to tell y'all nothing about it. Y'all just going to have to wait and see. That shit's going to be ridiculous.
Okay.
But it's a lot of dancing. That's all I'm going to tell you. A whole lot of dancing and a whole lot of fly-ass dancers and a whole lot of flyness. And you're going to be
Are you Millie rocking anywhere in the video?
I might.
I
am from New York. I am from New York.
Exactly. That's why I asked.
You might see a Millie Rock with some confetti falling down. You never know. But yeah, I'm working on that right now, and I'm also working on a few projects. I have a project I'm working on with Python P. Shout out to Python. Pack music shit. Yeah. We working on a short EP, like a 7-track thing. We're just working on the songs right now, so it's not really all put together, but everything is sounding fucking dope. And it's just like going into the studio for like a couple hours, and then boom, we got a song. So it's really the beginning stages. So the fact that it's so good right now, I know it's gonna be crazy when it comes out.
What's the sound like?
It's really okay. So it's pack music, right? So they have a very motherfucking. So it's a really hip hop sounding shit. Like,
okay, we got some boom bap.
It's
90s.
more. We getting some boom bap. He making it for me right now. We working on that. We got a little trap stuff on it, kind of like really like you just gotta hear it. It's really hip hop though. It's much more hip hop than anything I've ever done. So
Damn,
I
really
feel like it's gonna be. Yeah, I feel like people are really gonna fuck with it. Like it's gonna really be dope.
Are you experimenting more with your vocals on this project?
Yeah, I'm experimenting with everything. Like honestly, I've only been rapping for like a year and a half, 2 years. Seriously, Hips, when I dropped that song, was when I first started actually rapping. So I've been really falling in love with it. There's like the lyricism and the cadences and just playing around with my voice and different characters and everything. So it's definitely a different vibe, and people are definitely gonna love it and be surprised.
Definitely. Kundalini been popping, nigga.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a bar from a track
Okay.
that has
Tony
yet to
got the
been heard.
exclusive track.
I did. Y'all gonna like that one.
His ears have heard some exclusive things.
Y'all gonna like that track. That shit fire. But Def. And any shows coming up or?
Yeah, I have a show coming up on, I want to say the 7th. It's either the 7th or the 8th. What's today?
It's the 7th.
It's the 7th. Yeah, I'll be fucking up. But
Yeah.
it's the 7th. It's a Women's Day. It's for Women's Month, so it's a Women's Day celebration for empowering the pussy. And we are going to have vendors and people performing, and it's going to be really dope. It's always a really dope vibe, so y'all should definitely come out to that. And then on the 23rd, I'm supposed to be performing in Long Beach, but I don't have no details on that right now, but I will. So just
stay tuned
to all my shit, and you'll see. Yeah, I might have a performance in Chicago coming up, too. So
Chi-Town.
Yeah, I've never been to Chirac yet, so I've been there for a dance competition, but I couldn't do anything. I was on a dance competition, running around at 6 a.m. and like competing, and got on the plane and went home. So I didn't get to experience
really
it.
there.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
What's one of the worst shows you ever been on? You ain't gotta say the name of the producer, but it was just like, oh man, ain't nothing right with this show. This show just bad. It's just bad.
There was 2 people in the audience.
Okay, so I went to this show in some random place out here that I don't remember because it's a lot of places around LA. Right?
Oh yeah.
And I don't know what none of them shits is called, but it was some random shit. And he was like, "Oh yeah, there's gonna be a bunch of people there, whatever." I pulled up, and there was literally like 3 people in the audience. The mics weren't working. I was trying to play my music off of my phone, but it wasn't working because they told me that I was going to be able to use a USB. But then whoever was supposed to DJ wasn't coming or something. Like, it was just a whole bunch of stuff that happened. So I usually don't even perform at stuff like that. I'll just be like, no, I'm not performing. But I had traveled all the way out there. Like, It was far. That was the part that made it worse, too. It was so far. I was just like, yeah, I'm never, don't ever hit me up again. Like,
no, I
I'm
feel
never
that.
doing a show with you again.
One time I did a show in Long Beach. It took me 5 hours to go up. And then he cut me at 5 minutes. I was supposed to get 15.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I would have.
Yeah.
I would have Kanye'd that mic. Like, I'm sorry.
You should have just roasted him the
I
entire
was
time.
No. I got cut off.
I'm
like,
gonna let you
Mike
finish,
down.
but
I was cut off. He
Hell no.
cut me off, and I was like, really?
I
was like, all right.
the show would have been over.
Like I putting on shows, I understand the stress of putting on shows and what all goes into it, and a lot of factors happen. But 5 hours?
Yeah, that's deep.
No, yeah. I was like, yo, my man.
Like,
There was one point at the 2 hour mark, I was like, Tony, this about pride now, boy. You better perform. You better But in my head, I was like, I'm still going to do this 15 minutes. They going to be hot. Like, hey, that nigga did me like 5. Nigga, I was like.
And did a Drake. He did like the Grammys did Drake.
It was
right? Like. Cut the shit off?
Right. They hella cut me off, and they put on some music act. And I was like,
Well, oh well.
Yeah. I feel that.
Well,
I still
what are you
remember the
gonna do?
motherfucking. I'm gonna say the name because I fucking hate them. Let me see it. Impresario Entertainment. If you ever do a show with them in Long Beach over there, in downtown Long Beach, don't do that shit. It's fucking ran badly.
Shots fired.
But G-Dot, you still my nigga though. Because we out here at the comedy scene, but you run a bad shit scene, my G. The niggas over there don't run that shit right. So I'm going to say that.
Janky promoters, man.
If you can see me when you see me, and we talk about it.
He going to want to talk.
No, yeah, because he was like, hey, Tone, stop blowing on my spot. Because when I did that shit, I started telling everybody. I was like, don't you fucking go to Impresario Entertainment over in downtown Long Beach.
Impresario sound like a dirty-ass pizza place. Anyways.
It sound like a blunt you don't need.
You got that last game for her?
Oh, you know I do. And this is the game brought to you by.
This is what she's been waiting for.
This is the game brought to you by Cuzzo Clothing. You know, welcome to the family. Ain't nobody got you like Cuzzo. And this is the game we like to call School 'em, where I ask you a variety of questions that relate to the hip hop culture. If you get all 3 right, ding, 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 you will be our valedictorian. If not, it doesn't mean nothing. We're going to give you some shit, but that's about it. Are you ready to play?
Yeah, I'm trying to massage my brain muscles.
No, these are easy questions. First one. Indigo Monet.
Yes.
Ice Cube and Busta Rhymes appeared in what movie? Was it A, Boys in the Hood, B, Don't Be a Menace, C, Higher Learning, or D, Menace to Society?
Fuck, that's not fair. I'm gonna go with Menace to Society.
Is that your final answer?
No, but just tell me.
Looks like I'm going to.
I'm horrible with movies.
It actually was John Singleton's film Higher Learning. Came out in 1994,
that's the one
which
I thought
also
it wasn't.
With
featured Tyra Banks,
Yeah.
Omar Epps,
Michael Rappaport.
See,
Michael
I'm horrible
Rappaport,
with movies.
yes.
I don't know the names of any movies.
You're not gonna like this next one.
Oh shit!
Let's get it.
This one's because you're from the East.
Okay.
Okay, you named the group that featured Nas, Foxy Brown, AZ, and Nature. Backed by Dr. Dre.
Fuck. I don't got it. My brain cells are not working for this one. Nas, Foxy Brown,
AZ and Nature.
AZ and Nature.
Here's a hint. It's not the ASAP mob.
Okay, that wasn't a good hint. I don't know. Tell me. What is it?
All right, it looks like we're going to have to school
Scooby.
The Firm.
The Firm.
It was a rap group put together by Dr. Dre that
went over
featured
my
Nas,
head.
AZ. Got your phone tap. What you gonna do? Got your phone tap. What you gonna do? Got your phone tap. What you gonna do?
Y'all right.
And now my words stick to you like glue, Got you.
Okay, let's go to the last one. Let's go to the
Here
last
we
one.
go.
Let's go for this last one. You got this
Let's do
one.
it.
You got this one.
You think so?
Because it's Women's History Month, it does deal with
shit.
women. So,
Okay.
first female solo act to sell 1 million copies and go platinum. Was it A, Queen
I know this
Latifah,
one.
B, Salt and Pepper, C, Little Kim, D, The Brat, or E, Missy Elliott?
I'm going to say Salt and Pepper because that's what I thought before you even told me the answers. So I'm going to go with Salt and Pepper.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, I'm going to go with my gut.
We're
Gonna have to school. Salt and Pepper were the first group
Yes.
to sell 1 million and go platinum, but the first solo female artist was actually The Brat in 1994 with Funkified. Oh,
But at least I half knew that one.
You half knew that.
I half knew that one.
You half knew that.
I half knew that one.
So
So I'm going to get a half a point. I'm giving myself half a
flashback.
point. Thank you.
Get half a point.
Point.
But thank you once again for playing the game.
Oh, I'm glad it's over.
School 'em, which is brought to you
That was
by
stressful.
Cuzzo Clothing.
Cuzzo
Welcome
Clothing.
to the family. No one's got your back like Cuzzo. Oh,
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh.
so
It really is a good beer.
how was 2019?
Yeah,
Rosy
you
in the
looking
cheeks.
real.
I feel rosy. In the
No,
You
yeah,
looking
I got
feeling
a little
real
warm, and
floaty.
I know it's not from
You
the light.
looking real floaty.
I was real
I got a little warm, and it's not from the light. That's for sure. We're having a good time. That's for sure. But how's
love it.
2019 being for you so far? Is it
2019.
meeting expectations? 3 months
It's
in.
been a journey. It's been an up and down journey, but it's definitely showing me that I'm changing and I am growing, and there's going to be big things coming for me. So
Okay.
I'm excited for the rest of this year. Bring it on, 2019. Let's go. I'm ready.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. What's the one thing that you have accomplished in 2019 that you set forth to accomplish back in 2018? At the end of, we all set resolutions.
Yeah, I have accomplished being able to stand firm in myself and my decisions and not allow other people to affect what I know is right. That's what I've been able to do this year. That's been a struggle for me. It's something I'm good at, but not all the time. But I'm getting a lot more consistent with it and understanding what I need and giving myself what I need.
People always think they know what you need, right? Like,
and they brainwash you into thinking that's what you need.
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh yeah, maybe I do need that, but you really don't.
what you really should do.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, you know how to work this game, really?
Like,
You know this shit, huh?
You texting me from UPS, but
Like,
for
you
sure.
just need
You know how this game works
viral.
for sure.
You just need to go viral real quick.
Right,
That's it,
exactly.
Tony.
Yeah,
That's
just
Exactly.
go viral. Just make a viral video.
Make one of those
Exactly. Just
viral
dance like this
videos.
and do this right here. Okay.
You go
Thank
viral.
you.
That's all you have to do.
So I always ask everyone who comes on the show this question. What's the one thing you got to make sure gets done before this year ends? It doesn't have to be music related, but it has to be done.
Is there somebody that you got
by
make
December
amends
31st, 2019.
You got a closet you got to clean out.
Cleaning out
You
my
got a bill you got to
closet.
pay that you just been avoiding.
Can you pay my bill?
You know what I'm saying?
Before this year's up, I need to, honestly, it is going to be music related because I need to drop at least like 3 albums, like 3 projects.
Okay.
Because I feel like I haven't been very consistent with my music, which is part of the reason why I haven't gone as far as I would like to go. I haven't dropped any projects in like 2 years or like a year or something.
Yeah,
like
2017. That
Yeah.
was your last EP.
Exactly.
I liked I
So,
Know, though.
It's been a while. Yeah, that's one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, that shit.
That's
touched
definitely
the
one of
soul.
my favorite songs. And that was one of the most authentic songs I ever wrote. Like I wrote it on a very authentic period. I just moved out here, so it's like a new creative space for me, and it was definitely reflected in the music. So, yep. But that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just drop some fucking heat, some fucking fire to let people know what I'm on right now. Because even that music was written like 2 years before I put it out.
So it's really like 2014.
So yeah,
and a
exactly.
half-ish.
Nobody even has any clue what the fuck I'm doing right now. So.
Do you have any siblings?
I have siblings. I have 3 older brothers, which are really my stepbrothers, but we grew up together, so those are my brothers.
Family's
All
I
in New York?
have- No, they're actually in Phoenix now.
Okay.
They were in New York, though. All of my family is from New York, but they all, like, somewhere
Scattered.
else now, yeah.
Okay.
And then I have an older sister from my mom and then an older sister from my dad. So, two half-sisters.
I just had to clear that up. Somebody claimed to be your brother, and it was a while ago. I'll tell you off air. That's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah. I'll tell you off air. That was a question that was in my head. Like, shit.
Oh, no.
And
Yeah,
also-
I have a brother that moved out here, too, though. So
Okay, then maybe that is
maybe
your
it
brother.
was him.
Okay, then maybe
But,
it was your brother.
Yeah, maybe it was him. We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it.
And also, because our man PJ, he's so thorough in the game, he holds us down in every way. We give him a moment to ask a question to you. So, PJ, hit her with the question. Oh.
Could I have dance lessons at some point?
Oh,
that was intimate.
He's trying to put you on the spot. He said, I need dance lessons.
He needs
Mr.
your
Dance
energy.
Machine
I need
over
my
there.
performance game up, bro.
Oh, I feel
Get
it.
that shit a motherfucking 1. You feel me?
Okay.
Are these free or paid dance lessons?
I'll pay you.
Oh, you're paid? Then absolutely, honey.
Alright.
Call
And just
me.
like that,
Have
all
your
black,
people
we're
call
running
my people,
connections.
and we
Making
will get
connections.
you on a steeple with your dance skills, okay?
That's some off-air, talk that needs to be done right there. Good job, PJ.
I can't wait to see those moves that happen after he learns from you. PJ out there
Whole nother level, we got a whole nother game
twerking.
up,
Right?
the whole, like,
Now we got some moves. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, we can work with that, PJ. We can work with that.
Can you work with this? Speaking of moves, you see that? That's the
We could do something with that. Yeah.
that's the dance he makes when he's excited for this very last segment we got.
Earl, can I say it?
Go ahead, man. Go
Earl,
ahead.
can I do it?
Tell him, man.
This is the part where we do this. And just like that, we're back
We
in.
are back
with
the
that-
Affiliated Minds freestyle segment.
back.
And of course, we
Freestyle.
got Indigo Monet in the
And
building.
she's about to bring the bars
Yeah.
just
About to
like
rip
that.
some shit, you
Yo,
know what I'm saying?
yo,
Bring
yo,
that
yo, yo, yo,
freestyle
yo,
energy
yo.
to the table, man.
Bring the goddess to the ones and twos if you do.
Whenever you're ready, girl.
Boomies.
Yeah. This is so extra smooth. Oh my god. Yes. I said this shit keep me hungry. From the vibe to the physical. But spirits high and I'm cynical. Plus she getting rather lyrical. Lost a little weight cause niggas don't fill up my plate like they should do. Said who am I to be forsaking you? So why would you take what I gave and try to tell me it's not beautiful? I put my all in this, I know it's true. Spoken from my fifth vibration from the universe, then burst to you. There ain't no plan B, so it's clearly all I'm meant to do. Married to the hustle, till death do us part. I love you, give you all of my heart, put it all in my art. You just give me a shot, swear it won't be in the dark. Suicide 3 times since 3, so I'm nothing like you ever seen. Something like a god or entity. I flow with that goddess energy. Amphetamine or ketamine, I'm dope, I mean. East scene mommy on the west side. Always find me meditating by the bedside. Praise the creator, we always thank the most high. I'm burning incense in my ride, feeling fly. Came here with nada, but we shot us, so we never bothered. Cause when you put your faith up in the sky and fly, the universe got ya. Get up out the green, you want the red or blue, got to choose your poison. I choose a purple flow, purple aura, purple glow, yeah. I love it, I love it, I do it, I does it, I kick it, I want it, yeah. I'm flowing, I'm growing, I'm choosing, I'm knowing, I'm loving, I'm showing, yeah. We just let the vibe speak. Upper echelon on a high peak. Like the highest shit, God in my consciousness. And I'm in love with myself. And you should really love yourself too. And you should really see yourself, boo. Cause you are reflections of all that's around. I hear the sounds, I blow it down. It's just so loud, God it speaks through me. I come in through and I know who I am. And I know who's the real me. I know how I get down, I know how I get round. I always go downtown. When I go downtown, you don't ever come around. When I'm going down, down, when I'm going down, down, going down, down.
Hey.
Talk that shit.
Hey, you gotta say that.
Talk that shit.
Right
Tell the people where they can find you at.
You can find me everywhere, anywhere. You can find me everywhere. Just look up my name, look up my game, look up my flow. You should just know I'm Indigo, INDIGO. MONET, that is my name. I need some money, I need some fame. Go buy my album, go get my tape. I'm on Apple Music, Tidal, Soundcloud, whatever the fuck you got, Spotify, go get that shit.
Now that's how you promote yourself, motherfucker. That's how you promote yourself. Once again, from Long Island to LA, Indigo Monet.
That was my first time freestyling.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and we got that
exclusive.
Yeah, that was fun.
Got that exclusive. No fear over here.
No fear. That's hip hop right there. Yeah. No fear. Just letting the music take you. Let the vibes flow. So
love
100%.
it. And that's you all the way. As soon as you hit the stage, you let the vibes flow. You're free and dance, and you hit those vocals. I look forward to seeing more of you, seeing what you bring to it. Thank you for coming to Noise Lab, and once again, plug your shit.
Yeah. Indigo Monet, INDIGO MONET. I am the Sunflower Soldier. Go and get it all. Just look me up. Google me, baby.
And what's those
Tiana
shows?
Taylor shit.
Those shows you got
those
coming
shows,
up?
23rd on the 7th. On the 7th is first, obviously. 7th. Come to that. Women's Day. Unity of Divine. Follow them, too. At Unity of Divine on Instagram. They're always throwing bomb-ass shows for females, and I appreciate them so much for that. And then on the 23rd, I will be in Long Beach, so all my Long Beach people, look out for that. It's going to be crazy.
Okay.
And Earl, anything sweet you want to say to the people?
Hey, man, follow Blackout Podcast, BLAQOUT Podcast on Instagram and Facebook and all that. And follow Black Noise, BLAQKNOIZ on all social media platforms as well. Follow what we got going on because we got dope shit popping every single day. What about you, man?
Well, for sure, gotta want to show support to Shalane for her show, her event, Arts Against Hunger benefit concert over at the Dope Spot. That's going to be on March 30th. It's a free entry if you could bring a hygiene pack or donate $10. There'll be more over on Shalane's website. Once again, that's Arts Against Hunger benefit concert. $15 at the door if you don't want to do either. No problem there. And also, we'll be over there for
Rambo Lee's event over at Catch One. Artist Select,
March
presented
30th,
by
right?
Track Life. Yeah,
I'll be
March
there too.
29th.
March 29th.
It's $5 pre-sale currently and $10 at the door. You get your tickets over at Artist Select tracklife.tracklife.com. And I'll be performing over at DBA March 26th in Pomona, 8 p.m. And be sure to check out my boy Orpheus's tape on SoundCloud. 30 for 30. The 1 year anniversary is almost here, you stupid motherfuckers. I didn't mean that stupid motherfucker part. I was like turn it up for my boy, but he put together a dope album that everyone should check out exclusively.
Drippin'
on
swag good
SoundCloud.
all day.
Drippin' swag good.
Swagoo.
Check out Noise Lab. My boy PJ Infinity Chakras in the building. Be sure to check him out. And without further ado, stay tuned, stay glued.
Smoke a Dutch and read a book.
Boomies. Subscribe to All Black because my parents need to believe in my dreams.
Subscribe to the All Black channel right now so I can be a YouTube star and live my best life.
Subscribe to All Black because I need to prove my baby mama wrong.
Subscribe to the All Black channel right now so I can get a fully functioning hairline. Cause this shit's sad.
Subscribe to All Black because I'm gonna have to get a real job and I really suck in the work environment.
Subscribe to the All Black channel right now so I can buy tickets to Jill Scott's next concert, cause I'm trying to get to know what's up.